Europe has been facing a major crisis since the outbreak of the Ukraine war in 2014. This conflict has created a lot of instability in the region and has had far-reaching implications for the European Union (EU) and its member states. In this video, we will explore the various ways in which Europe has been impacted by the Ukraine war and the challenges that it poses for the future. Firstly, the Ukraine war has had a significant impact on the security situation in Europe. The conflict has led to a sharp rise in tensions between Russia and the West, with both sides engaging in aggressive rhetoric and military posturing. This has led to a number of military buildups and exercises in the region, which have further increased tensions and created a sense of instability. Secondly, the Ukraine war has had economic implications for Europe. The conflict has disrupted trade flows and investment in the region, with many European countries being forced to impose sanctions on Russia in response to its actions in Ukraine. This has led to a decline in economic growth and an increase in unemployment in some countries, particularly those with close economic ties to Russia. Thirdly, the Ukraine war has created a major humanitarian crisis in the region. The conflict has resulted in the displacement of millions of people, many of whom have been forced to flee their homes and seek refuge in neighboring countries. This has put a strain on the resources of these countries, many of which are struggling to cope with the influx of refugees. Finally, the Ukraine war has highlighted the geopolitical fault lines within Europe. The conflict has exposed divisions within the EU, with some member states being more sympathetic to Russia than others. This has created tensions within the bloc and made it difficult for the EU to speak with a united voice on the issue. In conclusion, the Ukraine war has had a profound impact on Europe and poses significant challenges for the future. It has created a sense of instability and tension in the region, disrupted trade and investment, created a humanitarian crisis, and exposed divisions within the EU. As Europe continues to grapple with the fallout from this conflict, it will need to work together to find a solution that promotes stability and security in the region.